So what I'm gonna do is I brought my fender from the other car because the guy had an EK front end. I wanted to see if he had cut away at anything that compromised the original. It didn't. It looks like everything is still there. He did a good job cutting it. So I just gotta put the radiator support back on there and everything else lines up perfectly, and then put the doors on it. What I'm gonna do is, the carpet's a little wet. My goal right now is just to get everything out of the car, and then I'm just gonna go around and just check things. The only thing I've done since I've got the car here is I took off the driver's seat only to see if there's lots of water in there. Otherwise I would have just did it right there and then. The only thing I did was I took the driver's seat out, put the fender and the antenna piece. I had like a block off plate that I had bought a long time ago. I was just seeing if it would fit. I might just seal that off. I might not even put the antenna back on. I might just put like a piece of metal welded and just sand it down evenly and just flush it with the body. But right now I'm just gonna focus on just cleaning out the inside and removing the passenger seat and getting all that stuff out of there. So yeah. So just keep in mind, this is not trash because I have to go through this shit. But this is the EK fender. So they cut the EG fender right down the middle. I've seen videos of people doing this. It's not the best welds, but I don't want to mess with it. So this is in the bin. Oh yeah, here's the block off plate. I don't know if you could see it from here. Some shit. So the guy did tell me something about the wire harness. Honestly speaking, any wiring issues, it doesn't really matter because I have the donor car. Any issues I run with, like cut wires or anything major, not going to be a difficult fix. Wow, that's funny. Okay, hold on. That's interesting. Oh no, that's really in there. All right. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but there's a piece of wood there. Started grabbing it early, didn't move. I thought maybe it was something heavy on it. There's nothing on it. That's actually nailed into the chassis. Don't know what was happening there. Hilarious. There goes the EK head. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, these weren't even like bullshit headlights. I think they actually put money into it. They got, is these halogens or projectors? I think these are called projectors. Oh, shit. They even have like little, oh, the halos. That's what I was looking at. It's got the halo light. This is definitely eBay. Too bad they're garbage anyway. Oh, here, there's a crack right here. The plastic is cheap. It's not gonna hold up to any weather. From what I can tell, it looks good. I'll let you guys judge. From what I can tell, the light's a little bright, I apologize. They put the H shifter there, but it looks like they didn't cut away at anything important. Second, no real rust, which is a good thing. From what I can see. Like, I'm getting like this type of rust, and looks lifted here. I won't know until I lift mine up to know if this is serious. Something here. There's something definitely here. But again, compared to my car, this is, if that's an issue, I want those issues. This is what I was considering, is putting a piece of metal and then sanding this out and cleaning that up and not using it. What I've heard is if you ground the antenna to the chassis, it'll be the same as if you pull the antenna. The other thing you can do is there's a modern technique where you can run a more up-to-date one, run it along here, back there, and then you could put the fin. I did it to my EP3. I put a 2010 Honda Civic antenna fin on mine. Okay, let's get down in here. Let's see. Again, this is just because there was water in here. So this is, oh, I can wire brush, oil this up. This is clean. Nothing was Nothing was removed roughly. Like nothing was like ripped out. The only problem I have is the glass is cracked. But again, I already have a glass, or I could just pay a few dollars to have it replaced. The only thing I gotta go through is just remove these wires, put mines. I don't care about any of this. Gotta remove the whole shifter system. Oh, I did not just do that. Well then. Yep. Well, I didn't see it. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's all I was gonna do. I just wanted to clean out a little bit, take the car out. So this is all the garbage I peeled up. That's the rug. Those are the seats. Next time I'll assess more deeply, analyzing all the wires on the dash. Might be a good opportunity. Somebody was telling me that the EG's spline with the steering column is not good. Like if I wanted to go even be bullshit and put like AP3 steering wheel on here, or S2000 steering wheel, which is what he was really recommending. But something with that spline, it's not compatible. Some people cut it or they've redone this or some bullshit. So some people recommend removing the whole steering column and replacing it with an EK one, because the EK one's more compatible. Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at with it. That's it. I am happy that they didn't mess with the hoses for the drain out. I'm gonna confirm it. What I do is you just take a little bit of water. So you just pour water in here, and then if it leaks anywhere else, you got a problem. A lot of times people mess with these and then it'll disconnect here, and instead of it coming outside, it's like when it comes down here. There it is, a little nipple. You can always extend this down a little bit and have it so it comes just like you could just put a new hose and just have it come more down. I think that concludes it for me. I think I've talked enough. I digress.
So we're back in the warehouse, and the plan is, I think he needs to clean it. That's why he has a blower, because the car has all the sand. The car is actually behind all those makeup pallets. Okay, so we're gonna go in there and start with what we need to do. There it is.
There's a lot of sand on the car. The goal is to clean it out more. So I cleaned it out before by taking everything out. So I'm gonna get all these leaves out. I'm gonna do a combination of the air blower and the vacuum.
So he already removed some of the rugs just to see the condition of the floor, to make sure it's not rusting. And I haven't seen rusting aside from this one.
That's normal. That's like layer.
And that one too on the on the e-brake, but
Yeah, nothing serious.
nothing serious. They can be replaced compared to the rusting that the other EG has. I kind of feel like we're cheating, because it's not really cheating.
No, I spoke to the body shop. The level of repair would have been so insane. It wouldn't have been worth it.
It kind of proved what people said, that it's not worth buying for $1,400. You know, because you basically lost $1,400, and you have to spend another $500.
No, because having all the original parts would have been more expensive. Tracking down like original seats, original interior, and the VIN number. I have like the VIN number. I have everything. I don't see it as a complete loss. Yeah, maybe it is a loss. I mean, because I'm just.
Maybe it's not, because if you think about it, if we try to stick to the plan, which is to recover the first one, then it's more loss, because it's more money to actually push.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure how you actually do the numbers with
because if I would have bought an SI like clean, probably be spending over $4,000.
I just want to be transparent about everything that we're gonna be spending.
Oh,
we're gonna put it on a board for you guys to see how much everything that we've spent. But tonight what we're gonna do is he's gonna go through the wirings. He wanted to make sure that all the wirings are good, or if there's anything that needs to be fixed, removed whatsoever, or needs to
Somebody
be bought.
put a strut bar in here.
And basically clean the car, because it's full of leaves and sand from, Florida weather.
only issue that I'm having is just, I'm not sure if it's normal. I gotta check the other car, but there's like a hump here and a hump here. It almost looks like somebody jacked the car up from the wrong point around here. Yeah, but that could just be normal for the car. No, it's just over time. This is factory. This is sound dampening. That's all you get. They don't really go. They don't put a lot. I want to put a lot. I think if I wire brush this, honestly, if I wire brush this off.
I mean, it's not brittle rust.
No, it's not brittle rust.
A little bit of like chipping or paint, but
This is the original paint, I think. I don't think they painted this up here. Probably do a better job than this too, because I don't know what they were thinking. But they just painted over anything. They even painted over this plastic piece. Normally, like this damage here, this clear coat damage, it happens in Florida in general because they don't really have garages like that. They do, but a lot of times people just leave their cars outside. So this is all sunburning. My only other concern is the shifter here. It doesn't look like he really ruined it, but he did put a lot of putty in the front there for the wires. This is set up for an H. Not sure how compatible the H was with the shifter setting. Those wires, they were setting everything up to use the H computer, so I don't know why they had to modify it that much. Oh, just try to get this strut bar off. Fucking bullshit over here. I couldn't really see what nails it was, so it looks like they didn't want to buy a strut bar, so they put a piece of wood. I'm gonna get this wood off. So I'm gonna hit it with the hammer or something. I think I might have a hammer here. He nailed it in, but the nails are sunk in so far. So I'm just gonna leave it this until it breaks off. Move. I can use deck screw. It's using the star. They're like galvanized, I think, for decks. That's why when I put my screwdriver before, it didn't work. There we go. I don't have this at all. Look at the star pattern. You see? That's like a deck screw. All right. Now that it's clean, now the only thing left now is verify wires like these. I just need to make sure that all wires are. I'm missing 2 screws on this water pump. I said water pump. As there's screws missing on the fuel pump, so I have to make sure that that wasn't tampered with. And then just gotta follow the wires. Remember, I gotta put the sunroof back in. I know the engine bay might give me problems because of these wires over here. That's not gonna be too much of an issue. I have to take this apart and see how much of this is still OEM because they were using the H one. So this whole shifter select is from an H. You can't use it because it uses wire. My shifter comes in the bottom. So I gotta go under the car. I gotta see everything. I gotta remove this whole system, and then I gotta probably start cutting away at this and seeing how much of the metal framing was destroyed for the original dash. Me personally, I would probably remove this whole thing out of here, even this. Not without the other car to compare it. I need to see the shifter select on the other car because I didn't take this off of the shifter one. Like, let's say this goes here, right? I gotta see how much of this was compromised and how much was not, you know? I'm missing the rug, but this also for some reason feels bent. It feels like it moved around a little bit. But I'm gonna use mine anyway. I'm gonna take this one off because I have to use the brake system for the other one. I gotta feed new wires in. So that's gonna go. This is gonna go. I might even upgrade the heating system to be more like modern, so I might get the EK one because I think the EK one used the filter, or the CRV.
we're gonna end it right here for now, and we're just gonna see you on the next video. We're back again outside. We put the car on the dolly because we're about to move it to the new location. Luckily, we found a new place to have a garage and store it in there, and then that's where we're gonna continue. I guess we'll see you there. So we're using our flashlights because they turned off the lights in the house already, so we don't have any lights to use. The car is right there, and we're gonna put the car in here. The neighborhood is so quiet. It's like everybody's already sleeping.